Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Wednesday, the 26th of March. Green MP Tamitha Paul is standing by controversial comments on police made at an event. She said beat patrols make many people feel less safe and it's possible to set up institutions to carry out many police functions. The police minister has called it nonsense. But Paul is the Wellington Central MP and says she's reflecting what her constituents tell her.
Police have far more important business to be doing than to be oppressing a group of people who are already marginalised.
Meanwhile, Labour's admitted the gang patch ban hasn't turned out as badly as they feared. The Deputy Police Commissioner has confirmed staff are pleasantly surprised at the ban's effectiveness, saying it's brought more control to the situation. It comes as Gisborne Police are given more powers to deal with gangs. Labour Police spokesperson Ginny Anderson told Mike Hosking the fact it's gone well is a good thing.
There was a fear that frontline officers would be hurt, and we haven't seen that. So, yeah, I'll recognise that it has gone a lot better than what everybody thought it would do.
A trend of increasing housing affordability could be set to continue. A Massey University report suggests overall affordability increased 9.5% in the October to December quarter. It shows on an annual basis it's improved by 19%, despite median house prices slightly increasing. Business school senior lecturer Arshad Javed says a drop in the OCR has been a big reason for the change.
That was a major thing which has impacted the overall at the national level. Affordability was improved.
Frustration over Health New Zealand's slow response to a startling failure where an 11-year-old girl was wrongly taken to a mental health centre and medicated. She'd been misidentified as a missing patient in her 20s, reportedly climbing Hamilton's Fairfield Bridge. Mental Health Minister Matt Ducey told RNZ his office wasn't told for 2 weeks.
It's actually quite concerning that until my office was informed, it looks like the incident review hadn't begun almost 2 weeks after the event.
Salvers combing through the wreck of the HMNZS Manawanui off Samoa's coast continue to recover weapons, ammunition, equipment and debris. Teams removed more than 320,000 litres of diesel this month and 45,000 litres of other waste oils. Commodore Andrew Brown says ammunition damaged by seawater is being disposed of and the remaining equipment is being returned to New Zealand. An independent panel will also advise the Samoan and New Zealand governments of its assessment for next steps. The journalist added to a group chat on US attacks on Yemen has hit back at the Defence Secretary. Atlantic Editor-in-Chief Jeffrey Goldberg says he was added to the chat on encrypted app Signal, where Pete Hegseth texted war plans 2 hours ahead. Hegseth has disputed that, but Goldberg says told CNN it did happen.
When targets were going to be targeted, how they were going to be targeted, who was at the targets, when the next sequence of attacks were happening.
To sport, Liam Lawson has reportedly been dropped by the Red Bull Formula One team, an unprecedented 2 races into the season. Dylan Walker has been released from the remainder of his Warriors contract despite being named in the team for Sunday's match against the Tigers and will return to Sydney on compassionate grounds. He's signed with Parramatta. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.